kick off podcast for 2026.
Excellent. Well, thank you for having us.
Start with a bang.
Yeah, definitely.
So, tell us about your Sam Holden from the 3 project.
Yes.
What is it?
So it is really climbing my Everest, trying to get to Glastonbury in 3 years.
And why 3 years?
I'm one of these people who needs goals, needs something which I do get quite quietly obsessive over. Okay, so looking throughout my life and everything else, I just want to dedicate 3 years to music and going as hard as I can. When I was younger, I used to do a lot of music, and I think I got burnt out by it.
Yep.
So
do you feel that happening again?
No, I think I'm enjoying it a lot more than I did before.
There you go.
I think I learned a lot from the last time, and then putting it into fruition this time.
So how did you, tell me a bit about you, because where did you grow up and how did you get into music?
Okay.
And how did you burn out?
Yeah, okay. So when I was 16, I started playing the guitar, and it was absolutely everything to me. I would write and write and write. The best way to describe it would be writing songs to me was like painting a picture. I used to just paint and paint and paint. And then once I finished that song, I put it in my closet and then wanted to paint another. So it was all around the songwriting and expressing how I was feeling. It was probably just something for me just to release these thoughts, what I had growing up. And I think when you're 16 to when you're 22, that's roughly when I was writing. It's the first time you're in love, it's the first time, there's lots of firsts, and your emotions are so dynamic. I was lucky I managed to capture them in songs and in words, and put them in basically in music. And then I released 2 albums, and
like 22.
I did one when I was 18.
Wow.
And then I did another one when I was 21, I think it was.
Was that in Australia?
No, so that was in the UK.
Yeah.
So I grew up with Britpop, like Oasis and Stereophonics and Pulp.
You can hear that influence, I think.
Can you? Yeah. Oh, I don't think I've grown up. I think I'm just stuck in that time. And all the songs, and I think it just rained a lot in Manchester, so all the time being there, I was just fascinated by the songwriting skills and that generation and how they express themselves.
Yeah.
And just wanted to emulate that in my music.
Did you learn music and songwriting, or kind of just like come naturally?
Completely come naturally. I do not. There's far better musicians out there, right? I can.
Everyone says that.
Yeah. So I am probably very basic, and to me, it's all around the feeling of songs and the emotions and getting that feeling out there, or that expression out there.
Yeah, I definitely reckon you communicate the feeling in your music.
Yeah. That's the most important thing for me. So,
there you go.
More so than having really big, fancy guitar solos or intricate scales or chords or anything like that. It's that stuff doesn't really inspire me.
Yeah.
What does inspire me is to get through your ears and into your heart and into your soul in the words and how I say it. So that's
I think to like people like me who don't play music or have any skills too, like my biggest connection to music is the emotion and the feeling. Yeah. It's like I'm not impressed by I know like some guitar things, but the thing that gets me attached and addicted to music is the emotion.
Yeah. So there's a few things for me. It's one around storytelling. I do like story songs, and I do like having something what takes you somewhere for 3 minutes, which is different to your normal life. And then I really like the songs which, like I say, go through your ears and touches your soul and really speaks in here rather than just something which is just sonically sound.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely. And then So so you released 2 albums and then why'd you stop? Because you're burnt out and you went into like work?
Yeah, so I did them 2 albums, and I was completely addicted. It was like, the best way to describe it is every single time I listened to some music on the radio or whatever else, it was like a chef trying to dissect that recipe.
Yeah, right.
And then going, okay, then what's the flavour and how do you get that taste and what's that secret sauce and what is it, what makes this really cool, you know? It made me fall out of love with music completely because it just become a recipe rather than an enjoyment. Does that make sense?
Too academic.
Too academic, and going, well, it's fun, but it's taken all the joy out of music.
Because were you producing your albums or?
So when I didn't produce my albums, no. So when I was, like I say, when I was younger, I probably wrote 200 songs, and I was just writing. And then I wanted something just to. I was quite happy with leaving them songs in my wardrobe and cupboard and not really getting them out. I did it for me and me alone. So when I did think, well, why don't I just record a few, so and then I can look back when I'm older and see what these songs were about, and then just don't forget some. Yeah. So I did my first album. I probably sold 5 copies of that. It was nothing for anybody else but me. And
how was like? Was it as expensive back then?
It was more expensive.
Holy.
Yeah.
So how much would an album cost? Like that?
I would say I would have easy spent £20,000 on these 2 albums.
Oh my god, you could have gone for a holiday.
Oh, I could have done all sorts, But it was just, it was the creation, you know? And I loved it, and I was so absorbed and so into it, and it was everything. It probably stopped me drinking or doing all these other things.
So how do you feel listening to that music now?
It's funny because just like anybody who self-critiques their work, only thing I can hear is my flaws. Yeah. So it's a creative thing. It is a creative thing. Yeah. Very proud of the songs and I don't know, the work in the songs and everything else, but the performance could have been a lot better. Yeah. So that's why. So anyway, I partied and then I went travelling and then I got married and had kids and emigrated and did all this. Okay.
What brought you over here?
So I assess oil and gas platforms. Right. And I did that in the UK. Yeah. And then I moved over only on a temporary work with my old employer to share my knowledge over here for when they had the LNG boom back in 2014. So lucky enough I came over to Australia and then came here for 3 months while my daughter was only 4 years old, and then before she started school, and then basically they wanted me to come back. Right. So
where were you?
I was in Brisbane.
All right.
Nice. I was working in Manchester. Yeah. I lived in a place called Clitheroe, which is North Manchester. Yeah. And then I moved to Brisbane. Right. So again, music was nothing. I didn't play the guitar for the best part of 20 years. Yeah, wow. And didn't recite these songs, didn't have any interest in them. Yeah. And the only reason for that is, I think a lot of people can relate. If you don't do something full time, and if you only pick it up now and then, you get frustrated how good you was. Yeah, and how rubbish you are. Yeah. So I'd rather not do it. So that's exactly what it was. So if I was, I'm an avid surfer too, but if I only surfed once every 6 weeks, I would hate it because I could not catch a wave, you know? Yeah. So I would put it away and try something else. Yeah. So just imagine having 20 years totally guitars with collecting dust, and just left it alone completely until I was in New Zealand. Well, the week before I was in New Zealand, I found out I had arthritis in my index finger. There was no correlation with anything. It was just found out. My index finger was sore. So I went working in New Zealand and in Lake Taupo, and there was this open mic night on in this random bar. So anyway, I had a few drinks and then just got up and played a few of these old songs.
Yeah.
I completely got half of the lyrics wrong and records and everything else. But what it did do was open up, almost like the Matrix. It brought me back to a time when I was writing them songs. And it gave me back that feeling what I had when I was writing. And I was like, wow, these songs are just probably too good just to stay in my closet. And I only released, I think, 24 songs, and I've got a lot more which I wrote, which really are unheard. So I thought, well, I wonder if we should just pick this up, because if this index finger is going to get any worse, it's really now or never, type of thing.
Yeah.
So on the way back from New Zealand, I was quite chuffed with myself getting on stage and everything else. And I saw a car bumper sticker and it said one day or day one.
Really?
And I thought, right, this is day one. I don't know what the day one is, but it's going to be the day one or something around the music. So anyway, I came home and spoke to my wife and a few friends. And they were like, Sam, what do you want to do? Do you want to have a covers band, or what do you want to do? I went, let's climb Everest. Let's go as hard as we possibly can and see how far we can go.
I think music in itself is already Everest.
Yeah, it is, yeah. So I thought, well, let's do something. And then I think it was a bit of a compromise with the family by saying, hey, you can't go like this full. We need all sorts in our life. I said, well, let's compromise on our 3 years. Let's see how far we can go in 3 years.
So that's why 3 years.
So that's why 3 years.
The wife compromise.
the life
I started
compromise.
with 10.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. So that's why the 3-year project came around. So then it was around, okay, then, well, if I do want to climb Everest, well, let's reverse engineer this and let's see how would you do this, and like think big picture. I was confident with the songs, or the structure of the songs and the set and everything else which I'd like to produce. But there was no way I was good enough. I've just picked the guitar up again, and I've not sang for 20 years, and there's lots of stuff which I need to get back on, So one of the first things I did was spoke to a few of my friends who are musicians and asked them what their thoughts were. And we got session musicians. So I did adverts out to get session musicians who could really bring out the best of these songs.
And that was just on the coast?
So that was just on the coast, yeah.
And so did you do like a Facebook sort of thing?
Yeah, I did, yeah,
right.
Very much so. So, and then...
do you find they bring like their flavour sort of?
Oh, it's
thing?
superb.
Yeah.
Like, I felt completely out of my depth.
Oh.
When I first arrived, and like I said, playing a guitar properly for about a month.
Yeah.
And then these guys have got 20 years worth of experience, all of them,
Yeah.
And they were like, Sam, these songs are great,
like
but they're so simple.
syndrome.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Yeah.
So like, my voice didn't work, and I just felt completely out of my depth.
Yeah.
But I thought, right, let's do 10 weeks with these guys. Let's record everything. So every time what was in the studio together, we recorded every set basically.
Really?
And we did 3 songs per night for 10 weeks, and then we had our set list. So
wow.
Yeah. So and then what we've done then is we recorded the last time we was in the studio, all the songs together. And then I use that for like rehearsing with. So I've got their backing tracks of them playing, and then I play to them.
So how many songs is that all up?
So all up, there's 20 songs which we've got with the band.
And they're all old songs that you've written? So
it's, again, it's really funny, because when I've opened this closet, as you can imagine, and getting all these old paintings out, I love the eyes, or I love the hair, or whatever it is, if it's a portrait, but the nose will be wonky, or the teeth will be funny. So I've been rubbing little bits out of the pictures, you know what I mean, and then changing stuff.
Yeah.
And then being inspired by the session guys too.
Yeah, right.
So it's been really good.
Has it been like taking you back on like an emotional, nostalgic journey? Yeah,
some of the songs get to me really deep in here, only because I know how I was feeling when I wrote them.
Yeah.
So I've got a song coming out on Friday called "On My Own."
Yeah. And
it's the darkest song what I've written, and it's about basically when I've had one too many drinks, the day after, I go really emotional and really low.
Oh, yeah.
Right? The sun will be shining and everything will be rosy.
Yeah.
In my head, it'll be stormy and horrible. You know.
I think everyone would be relate to that.
Yeah. So the song's called "On My Own" and it's about loving somebody.
You should call it the Hangover song.
Yeah, it should be called the Hangover song.
In the brackets, the Hangover song.
So it's basically about being completely on your own, asking your partner or someone who you love to come around and see you, and then they're too busy. They're just living their own life, and you just really want a big cuddle. Yeah. But that cuddle then turns to gin and drink. Yeah. So then it turns into being an alcoholic, and then it just portrays that sense of desperation in the song. Yeah. And it's really funny. I would never write a song like that now. I don't have them feelings or them emotions or the highs or the lows around.
Because how old were you when you wrote that?
I would have been 16 when I wrote that.
Shit.
Yeah.
You actually turned to alcohol when you were...
No, I remember listening to one of the Rolling Stone songs, and it talks around the gin being a woman's ruin. Have you ever heard that?
No.
Right. So I remember asking my mum, saying, "Why is gin so bad?" She says, "Oh, it makes you really depressed."
I've heard that though.
So, and then I thought, right, I really like the idea of gin making you depressed, and then relying on gin being your friend. Yeah. So it's like gin is actually going to be the culprit of why you're feeling like this. Yeah. So it goes just a bit deeper, you know. Yeah. So then I thought, all right, well, gin then is going to be my only friend, which makes me depressed and needy. Yeah. So that was the song, and that was the thought process around writing a song. So
it's like the anti-advert for gin.
It is the anti-advert for gin, yeah.
Do it for a vodka ad.
Yeah. And then I remember writing that, and we changed. This was an old song, and an old song which I produced, and we did. But when we got the band back together, I wanted to change the ending and make it a really big anthemic ending. Because it seemed to just go nowhere. Yeah. So, recorded that song, got it all produced. Nissa Ray, I want to talk about Nissa Ray. Nissa Ray has been amazing. So, we probably spent far longer than we should have done on this song. Yeah. We got it completely finished, completely mastered, everything ready to be sent to Spotify. And I went, I want to change a few lyrics. Oh. And because what I wanted was to really define why I was drinking in the first place. Yeah. So it talks around preserving our love in alcohol. So the reason why drinking is by saying, well, you still love me while I'm drinking. Yes. So, and I love that line, preserve your love in alcohol. So I thought, I need that as the ending song or the ending phrase in the song. So we had to change everything, and it was just a right nightmare. But anyway, it's finished now. So.
Wow. So how long did that take altogether?
So we recorded that song, well, all of them in probably, what are we in now? Most of the songs were recorded in December 2024. Oh yeah. And then I released Waiting in June 2025. And then we've done a single a month till then, yeah. And then we're doing a single a week now till our album launch.
Oh. And then the album launch is at Soul Bar. What's the date?
Yeah, 7th of March.
Oh, day after my birthday.
Yeah, so Saturday night, it's going to be brilliant. So we've got two amazing supporters who's going to be playing with us. So Jacob Turner, he's only a 15-year-old lad, is really incredible.
He's been getting around, I haven't seen him yet.
Yeah, he's so good. And then we've got Owls of Neptune.
Yeah,
so
wow.
I'm very happy to get Owls of Neptune playing with us.
Yeah, great energy.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Oh. And then us. So.
How exciting. So then, got your... So how many songs in the album? Are there 20?
There's no. So this is the master plan. So master plan was when I was looking through very early doors around what songs should be part of the 3-year project out of these 200. Yeah. I went, right, I want an anthem-filling album which you can sing and dance and be as big as you can. And then the second album is going to be it's going to change a pace. It's going to be similar to like Ben Howard and a bit folky. Wow. But that second album would be basically one song for 12 songs. So it'll never stop.
Right.
But they'll be split up into 12 songs.
Okay.
And it'll talk about one story about a relationship.
Right.
And it's called The Soundtrack of Our Lives, is the album.
Is that the soundtrack of your lives?
No, it's really funny because
someone else's life.
again, when I was younger, I could watch a TV program, and then just for argument's sake, someone splitting up or someone having a really hard time, I'd pause it, put the kettle on, and I'd write the song about what was going on in the film.
Really?
And then by the time the kettle's boiled, the song would be finished, and I'd carry on watching the film.
That's crazy.
So I would, so obsessed with it.
Are you an avid people watcher?
Not really, but like I say, music was everything.
Yeah.
I would listen to people's conversations and go, I'm going to use that in a song. I'm going to use that in a song. I'll use that in a song. And then I used to have like thousands of notes of little gems, what people would say, or things in films or whatever else.
That's so cool.
And then pull it all together and go, right, this is the framework.
Yeah. And have you written any songs recently, or?
No, I can't right now.
Really? That's so funny.
Yeah. It's funny, I can't seem to set it off. And I'm not looking to neither.
Yeah.
I'm looking to get these paintings out and finish with paintings. I don't want to write it.
Exactly.
I don't want any more to finish. So
one Everest is enough, not two.
Yeah, so I'm quite happy just taking them old paintings out. And I think they're better than anything what I could create.
Yeah.
Now, just by being so young and having them emotions. I could never write about being on my own and being lonely. I've got 3 kids and a wife and life's so full,
Exactly.
So.
It would be academic now.
Yeah.
So, and then why Glastonbury?
So, when I was younger, I was lucky enough to live in the UK and went to most festivals. And I remember on the Thursday speaking to my mates and going, let's go down to Glastonbury.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have a ticket, Sam. I said, don't worry, we'll get in. We'll figure it out.
Get the high vis on.
So, so we ended up driving, 4 hours to get down to Glastonbury and parked up all the way down what my friends were whinging, saying, what on earth are we doing? We're going to end up sleeping in a car park and listening to it outside the venue.
Yeah.
And anyway, we got there, we went to the main gate, and obviously we couldn't get in. We couldn't buy a ticket or anything.
Yeah.
So we ended up walking around the perimeter fence thinking, hey, I wonder if we can get in, sneak in somewhere. So there were some scousers. Went, all right there, mate, do you want to get in, like? And I went, yeah. He said, right, it says £50. So I went, right, let's do it. So
that would never happen here.
So we had like, I don't know, £200 in our pocket. And we paid £50 to get through this one gate. We were high-fiving, thinking, yeah, we got in there. We were dressed like this. We didn't have a toothbrush, we didn't have a tent, we didn't have sleeping bags, we didn't have anything. And we only had £200 in our pocket. We were only scouting round. We weren't thinking we were going to go in. So we left all our stuff in the car. And so we managed to get through this first gate to this fence. And then I remember what a security guard was going round, like just the other side of the fence. So we snuck behind a rock until he left. And then
is there a song about this?
No, and then there was we went across this little partition, and then there was another fence. We're like, fucking hell, we've just paid £50 to get through one fence, and we can't get through. So we ended up walking around that fence, and then there was another scouser.
Oh, no.
All right, mate, £50 to get in, like. Oh. So we paid £50 to get through that fence, and
now you're left with like £100 in your
£100 for the full weekend on like Friday night till Sunday.
Is that normal price?
So I don't know what the normal price were, but anyway, we befriended so many people and had the best time. We were sleeping in other people's tents, and it was so good. I think we were the last to leave.
Really?
Yeah,
oh my god! So, who played? Do you remember?
So there was like Travis, there was David Bowie, there was it was so good.
Far out, that would have been epic.
Yeah. So that's why. So Glastonbury to me is really special.
Yeah.
And if we can play there, it'd be awesome.
And then your goal is to do 100 gigs.
Yes.
Before that.
So the idea behind the project is there's a few things. So I do want to make it limited. I do want to make every show a show and just make it like there's only 100 of these. Yeah. So if you want to see us, we're only doing 100. So that's your only chance. And then
the fingers calling it.
And yeah, and then hopefully if we get to Glastonbury and our 100th gig would be at Glastonbury.
Yeah.
And then we'll pull the plug. You won't see me play live or these songs or anything again, you know.
Yeah, right. And you said you've got jerseys too.
Yeah. So every gig, you get a business card as you arrive.
Yeah.
Scan that business card, takes you to a secret place on our website. And then you get basically a football T-shirt.
Yeah.
With the place where we played and then the number of gig on the back. Like,
that's cool.
Yeah.
So, what colour's the jersey?
So it's black.
It's black.
Yeah.
Oh, see. And then how many are you at?
So I'm only at 4.
4.
And
so you got
so I've got a year and a half to do like 90 odd.
Let's
go. So yeah, we need to go. But there was a lot of stuff for me. I did, after 6 months of starting the project, we played at the Precinct.
Yeah.
And it was great. There were so many people there and it was amazing. But I just was not good enough. It was like loads of little hidden demons around, just stage presence. And I just completely lost, I don't know, there was a lot of internal learning, you know.
I mean, that's the same with anything, getting back.
Yeah, definitely.
And then you just, your own worst.
Yeah.
Critic, so you dwell on it.
So what's been really good is I did another two gigs after that. I did one down at Rick's Bar, which was great.
Where's that?
And down in Brisbane. And another one at Brouhaha just around the corner here.
Yeah.
But all the time and effort's been really refining these songs and refining the set. So Nissa Ray, we grabbed them recordings from Easy Tape Studio. That's where we were rehearsing, and that was just an amazing place. And we still rehearse there.
Yeah.
We recorded the band in almost one take. So a lot of everything what you hear more or less on the album, apart from 4 songs, are one take songs.
Wow.
By these session guys. So they're just incredible. And then we took basically all that music and took it to Nissa Ray. And then Nissa's been amazing. Patience of a saint. Really supportive and really bringing out the best in me. Really helping me understand my songs better. It's so weird. I wrote these songs so long ago. But I didn't really know them. It's crazy. Like now I know them like I'm driving a car. I could sing them like I'm not even thinking about singing them.
Yeah.
Whereas before it was like, God, should be here, should I be there? What's that lyric? You know what I mean? Just like I didn't really. So it's this last 6 months has really been a game changer for me, for my confidence, and really just understanding the songs, understanding singing, understanding me.
It'd be intimidating. Performing.
Yeah. Another thing where I've been doing is open mic nights as well, just to make sure I can sing like I can at home in front of people.
Yeah.
And just have no nerves. And that was the biggest thing. So Nissa has transformed basically me and these songs.
How did you find Nissa?
So when with Easy Tape Studios, the sound engineer there, Will, he put me on to Nissa because I think Nissa helped him produce one of his songs. So so I spoke to Nissa. I didn't know her.
Local.
Yeah, she's quite local. Yeah. She's in Landsborough. And she was like, hell yeah, I love this project. I love what all the profits from all the gigs will go to mental health for kids.
Right.
So it's not really a money making thing for me, is this? It's about giving back and dreaming big and basically helping others to dream big.
Is that what you mean? Because you call it like more of a movement.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean in terms of giving back? Yeah. And then, so have you had your last song was about someone who suicided?
So there's a few. So there's when you listen to the album, this first album, it's split up into 3 main parts of songs. So one of them is around storytelling. Yeah. So we've got Going Nowhere Fast, which is around quitting your job and then going travelling and then drunk in a bar playing poker and then getting signed and then playing in LA, just like the randomest thing. Okay, so that's that one. The other one then is Selling Your Soul, which is about following on from Going Nowhere Fast. It's actually the same storyline of being signed and getting in a car and going to LA and being offered everything to you, and then all your friends around you are not really your friends anymore, so everything's really you've sold your soul to the devil, basically,
like Avicii.
So that was that one. There's another one. Which other ones? The latest single which I've done is War Is Over. It's about a Vietnam War hero who comes back, has got shell shock, and then ends up beating his wife up, and then she kills him. Turns out that person is me, and then he gets a victory parade and she gets put in prison. And
this is just a story that
these are just stories.
That's crazy.
So these are just random stories. So because I love story songs, that was inspired by Stand. You know Stand by Eminem?
Yeah, right.
So I wrote that probably 3 weeks after coming back from Glastonbury.
Yeah.
And listening to Stan on the way back from Glastonbury, I was like, I absolutely love that. So where at the very end they had a little twist.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna write a song with a twist just like that. And then this is where War Is Over came from.
Wow.
So they're the story songs. There's another section is about being in love and falling out of love in the middle.
Was there a suicide one?
And then there's
Am I making it up?
and then there's 4 around mental health.
Okay.
So
I'm not doubting myself.
No, you're okay. Right. So there's one around there's a few what's been released. There's one of them which is Yesterday's Child, which was written for my brother. My brother ran away when he was 16. So I didn't know where he was in the world, and that was my song to him, saying we're connected about 5 or 6 years ago.
Has he heard the song?
Yeah, he cried when he heard it.
Aww.
Yeah. So but he's had a really difficult life. So when we reconnected, he was married, he didn't know he had 3 kids, and then he basically quit his job, his wife left him and everything else, and he had basically a nervous breakdown and ended up becoming a woman, Carla, and it was Carla's, which he would call his big sister, would look after him while he was so mentally insecure.
Right.
But when I was 8 or 9, he tried to commit suicide. He was standing on a bridge, and I had to talk him down.
And he was older.
So he was 11.
God, that would have been hard.
It was horrific.
As a young kid.
Yeah,
far out.
Horrific. So, and then there's another song called Suicide.
Yeah.
And since writing these songs and being on this 3-year project, there's been 3 people, 3 males, 3 men committed suicide who I know.
Shit.
Yeah, so this was never going to be on the album. Never did this with a band.
Yeah.
And it's an old song, so it's really just to help.
Yeah.
And it's basically saying, hey, you've always got somebody there.
Yeah.
So that's that one. And then there's another one around, it's called Stayed the Same. I really like that song. It's about needing someone else to make you okay, but realising it's only you can help yourself for mental.
I like that.
So that's what Stayed the Same is around. And it points a picture, it's saying, hey, you stayed the same when my world's falling apart, but you're the same.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't really be me looking at them to help them to help me.
That's very, I think, appropriate.
It was really me, and then in the end it says, no, it was me who needed to change, and me who needed to sort my own demons out.
Yeah.
So that's that one. So there's 3 really areas of songs.
Wow. And what's the Ben Howard sort of style? Is that the?
So that's the next album is going to be the Ben Howard, really acoustic. There's going to be lots of cello. There's going to be lots so different,
different session musicians.
I don't know where we got. So we literally finished the album yesterday.
Really?
Literally, not the second one, the first one.
Yeah.
Got the final masters yesterday from everything.
Yeah.
So next week with Nissa again, we're working out the structure. All the songs are written, all the sections are written, and the storylines written, and everything else. It's now just framing how all this is going to sit together.
Yeah.
We have got some old recordings with a band currently. We've got about 4 to 6 songs which we could potentially use.
Yeah.
I don't know if we are going to use them recordings yet.
And have you found, because so many artists, they'll write a song, sit in it for a while, when they go back, and then they record it. By the time they're done recording it, they're over it. Have you found that? Or I suppose you've kind of pumped it out quite quickly.
Yeah. I think I've been learning as much as I've been.
Yeah.
If I was 20 years in and I was writing an album, and I've been playing these songs for 20 years, I'd be like, I just don't want to play this song anymore.
Exactly.
You know? But these songs
like
are it is a rebirth.
Yeah, nice.
So.
How exciting. And then, are you going to have any, like, albums, CDs?
No.
Or digital?
I don't think so. I've not even thought about that.
I mean, I love CDs, but now my car's like... New cars have them. Yeah.
So, I've not even thought about having CDs. So,
Vinyls
at our gig, we've got, like, T-shirts and hats and beanies and stickers and all that. That's sick. Yeah, so all that's
real Glastonbury style.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and then so what has been your challenges returning? That because now you're going back older, so challenges that you give advice to younger musicians.
You gotta dream big.
Yeah.
You've gotta grab it by the balls and go, right, this is what I'm doing, and then but look at it from holistically and go, right then, it has to be around a story.
Yeah.
There's so many singer-songwriters who play at the weekends who's playing covers or playing songs.
Yeah.
That's a very hard space to compete in. If you can create a story and something different around what you're doing and create it, make it limited and make it fun and make it a journey.
Yeah.
I think that's probably been a bit of a secret or a bit of success.
Yeah, having a point of difference.
A point of difference.
Yeah.
And also believe in yourself. So I remember when I first restarted, it was my voice was just not where it needed to be. And I really I would be waking up at the middle of the night in hot sweats thinking, this is not going to happen. I am nowhere near.
At least there's something you can be taught, get a coach for a few lessons.
Yeah, but it's been my biggest battle without a question of a doubt, right?
Yeah.
If you come to my gig, don't expect me to be the most amazing singer. There's far better singers than I am. But it's the songs what get you in here, what's probably the most important. But success is not linear.
Yeah.
So I remember the battles which I was having vocally 6 months ago are not even existent now.
Yeah.
And just like surfing, it's not like that. You would get some great wins and then you'll plateau for a while and then there'll be some wins and you'll even drop down and there'll be all sorts. But when you really zoom out and you go, hey, are you improving? 100% you're improving.
Yeah.
So don't look at it on a daily or a weekly basis.
Yeah, definitely.
You
do get sucked into the daily training, like with Locals and the Loops. Like, oh my god, there's wait, take a step back 3 years ago.
Look how far I've come. Yeah. So that's so I'm very proud of that, but it's been so much dedication.
Yeah.
So
because you're doing this full time, yeah.
No, I wish I was. So I still assess big oil and gas facilities too.
That's 5 days.
So 5 days. So
Holy.
At night times,
I'll be doing. Break?
This is my lunch break. Yeah. This is my lunch break. Yes,
it
is. Yes.
Oh god. You just work from home?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
This is glass half full.
Yeah, it is. But it allows me to do stuff like this,
Yeah.
So where I'm not travelling, I don't have to commute to work.
Yeah.
I can start work at 7 and then, you know what I mean, and spend another hour in basically my little studio in there. And do stuff.
Do you record in there ever?
So I rehearse. I do a lot of visualization. No. So I pretend I'm on stage. I visualize. I go through the full set.
Do your neighbours hate you?
I'm sure they would do. Yes, I'm sure they do. My wife hates me. It's like, shut up.
I'm serenading you.
we've done this for 1,000 times
Yeah.
already. So, no, it's good. So, and I'm quite comfortable with the songs. I'm really proud of the songs and how they've come across.
And then so what's like, and so with your, are you still sticking to your 100 gigs? Yeah, right.
So absolutely master plan. What I'd love to do
in the hardest region for live gigs, probably Sunshine.
Yeah. So this is like if I were to have a pipe dream.
Yeah.
My pipe dream would be finish the second album by August, which is achievable with current where I am.
Yeah.
And then I'd like to go around America and then go through Europe and then finish at Glastonbury and then close a book on it and go, hey, these were the gigs. We did 100 gigs. We did it across Australia, America, Europe. We finished off knocking on the door at Glastonbury and they either let us in or they didn't. But that was a 3-year project.
Yeah.
And then that's it. The book's closed.
And that's a bit, like, for me, the thought of that's so overwhelming. How do you, like, know where to go in Europe? Do you have a plot?
Yeah, I've got some good ideas around where and what the route would be and then what places to play.
Yeah. It's
not about playing big stadiums or anything like that. It's about going, hey, I've played in LA, I've played in Santa Monica, I've played in, you know what I mean? All these really cool places.
Are you going to do any, like, East Coast sort of tour? Or?
I don't know yet. If it does, it will be on the back of the second album, I think.
Yeah.
So.
I reckon you got good venues on the East Coast.
I just need the story. The most powerful thing around what I'm doing is really the story and giving back to kids. And I feel like I just need to get that story out more.
So you said all the profits are going towards, it's an actual charity?
So all profits from our gigs will go towards Headspace, which is mental health for kids.
Yeah.
So if I could turn back time, really it all relates back to my brother. So if I could turn back time and if he had the support around mental health when he was stood there on that railway bridge, and then if a 3-year project can help tens of other kids in a similar mindset, then how good would that be?
Yeah, that's awesome.
So yeah, that's the idea.
And then what's like been your challenges in terms of the project and communicating the story and like keeping up with socials and keeping up?
I'm an engineer by trade, right? I had absolutely nothing to. I didn't even know anything about hooks, about how to post or when to.
I don't think anyone in marketing knows anything because it changes all the time.
Yeah, so I've really struggled with it.
Yeah,
I've had. It's wearing 15 different hats.
Yeah.
As well as being a dad, as well as doing my full-time job, as well as trying to get these albums out, as well as spreading the word.
It's a content machine, doing well.
Oh, thank you. I don't know if it's landing or anything, but yeah, trying.
Yeah.
But trying to make it authentic the best I can too.
Yeah.
And go, hey, this is just a guy trying to chase his dreams, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then give back. So and then inspire others to do that too.
Exactly. So the best way people to support you is give you a follow.
Yeah, follow and come to our show. And, heckle from the back or do whatever, you know. Just say hello.
Would you do any like backyard gigs? Well, I suppose it's a bit hard to.
So one thing what I'd like to do, I think the next gig what I'm going to do.
Recruiting backyards. You don't want to hear.
Yeah, definitely. Would be to do it at the studio where I recorded the songs.
Yeah, okay.
So we're going to do that probably after the Soul Bar.
Yeah.
And it's going to be almost like a talk around the project with songs.
Yeah.
And then you bring the alcohol, I'll bring some pizzas type of thing, and then just get together and then just talk around the wins and the loses around the project, what the challenges and the stuff, what's gone well and what's not gone well, you know? Yeah. So that's the idea.
Yeah, that'll be great. So. It's there's such a pivot towards those gigs now.
Yeah.
Soul Bar will be epic.
Yeah, Soul Bar will be so good.
The off-site sort of gigs and the intimate sort of setting.
Yeah.
I think it's because like people are craving that community now, and it kind of those environments support that community.
Yeah. Because it is a story.
Yeah.
And it is a journey, and it's something so different. Everybody thinks I'm crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm trying with the craziness, trying to live up to the fruition as well.
Yeah.
So.
No, I think you're smashing it. Has the year and a half gone fast?
Oh, so fast.
Yeah.
So I've been doing a document. So the master plan would be everything that I've said, and then have a 6-part documentary. So I think a couple of days ago I released the second part of the documentary.
Right.
And it's called Some People Sleep While Others Dream. Is a documentary.
Yeah.
And then it goes through every 6 months of the project around what happened in them 6 months. So it goes through every month. How did we? What did we do in that month to really see how far we're going to go with our dream?
I was thinking that'd be cool when you're going across Europe too.
And yeah, exactly.
There's such a video editing is hard work.
It is. I've got really good at CapCut and really good at
Yeah.
Canva and everything else. Like all these little skills, which I had absolutely no idea about how to even do an album cover.
This
right?
AI needs to speed up a bit. Like it's pretty much there, but needs to,
Yeah. We don't really use AI at all.
Because then you got to learn about AI as well.
Yeah. So everything is all manual. So when you look at everything or any content, what we do, it's all more or less
Flavor of love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
So, yeah.
Oh, exciting. So, any final words?
No, if you like the sound of a project, if you're into what I'm doing, if you think I'm crazy, just jump on and just follow.
By the way, just get there.
Just come to Soul Bar on the 7th of March. It'd be great to see you.
Yep, and then you're gonna have the. Do you have a jersey here?
Yeah, do you want me to show you?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
look how young I look there.
That is classic. So this is the OG album.
Yeah, that's the print number 1. Look.
Wow, that's classic. I reckon you should get CDs.
So that was so that's the old one, and then this is what you would get when you come to our gig.
Yeah.
And it's got a little barcode on the back. It's embossed as well, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
For your project.
That's it. Can't see it.
And then these are the T-shirts. So this is like number 1. So every gig which we've done. So this was
that's
number 1.
cool.
Yeah. So, and it's got the date as well as when we played.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. That's such a good idea. How did you come up with that?
Just I don't know.
It's one of the songs.
No, it's not one of the songs.
Jerseys.
It was just around, hey, how would you take a very step back about what the 3-year project is and how can you make it as limited and as special as possible.
I love it. It's like something different. It's just,
So, yeah.
Awesome. And then, so you've got a song coming out every week until the 7th of March.
Yes.
So you're on the Fridays?
Yes, until I just saw something this morning saying never release on a Friday and you should do it on a Tuesday.
That's just anything with life now. Don't you
So,
eat sugar, don't eat sugar.
Yeah, so you might move to Tuesdays only because apparently Fridays and the weekends are not very good for traction. So that's what I've heard. So I've literally 10 minutes before you came, I've pushed my next song on my own back from this Friday till Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
So, but every week there's going to be a new song.
Yeah, there's always something different. Well, it's good for my top 10 playlist because I do it on a Friday. But when I release on the Friday, like the Instagram tracks aren't available if they drop on the Friday.
So what would you prefer? When would you?
Well, even anything before Friday.
Anything before Friday. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I know everyone's like playing around with it.
Yeah, it's and that's a minefield too.
I know.
So like
every platform,
but also how like there's so many times which I've been in like new release radar and then it's spiked.
Yeah.
And then better songs, what I think. I'm thinking, wow, this is gonna really spike, and it's done nothing, for all release radars. It's funny. It must be the pitch or.
Because do you do Spotify campaigns?
Only a couple I've done, but that's not really spiked.
Yeah, it's interesting hearing people's.
So I spent like $150 doing a Spotify campaign.
Yeah.
And I've paid basically 50 cents for someone to listen to my song. That's how much I've got back.
That's a lot.
So like,
considering they pay you like 0.0.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not really very good marketing or.
Yeah, interesting. Because I've speaking to different artists. I mean, everyone's going through the same challenges, and I don't know who has the answer. If anyone has the answer,
I don't
except
know.
Captain Spotify. So what's his name? Sam. Did you say his name? Sam.
I don't know what it's called.
Yeah. But because I know that for me, when I'm on Spotify and there's an artist that I listen to, when it says, "Oh, this person's got a new release," I love that. Yeah. But I don't know if that's a Spotify campaign, but I'll always listen.
I've got no idea.
Yeah.
It's a complete minefield.
If you know.
Yeah, please help. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yes.
But it's really good. But again, if I look at it daily, nothing's really happening. But when you look at it over the months, it's huge. I'm getting a lot more traction.
Yeah, definitely. Never look daily.
Yeah.
It's like when you're trying to lose weight, don't hop on the scale every day. Yeah.
So it's good. I'm really enjoying being part of this or doing this.
Yeah.
And it'd be nice at the end. I'd like to hand it all over to help some other budding musician, just to say, hey, this is the success. This was the wins which I had. This is what I found difficult.
Yeah.
If I did something different.
Wrap it up, sell it as an online program.
So
make some real money.
Help. Yeah, definitely not making money right now with this.
But your heart's full. That's all that matters.
Yeah. And hopefully giving something back. So, and helping families out, which is cool.
Yeah.
And then releasing music. And the nice thing is, when I'm old and grey, I can say I tried my very best.
Yeah.
And I either got there or I didn't. It doesn't really matter.
It's just the part of like doing these projects. It is so up and down.
Yeah.
I mean, Locals and Loop has been very up and down for 3 years.
Well,
so.
You've been doing great. It's awesome.
It's very up and down.
Is that right?
But from a distance, as long as it looks good.
Yeah.
But is the show all ages?
18 plus, but I'd like it to be all ages. I need to speak to Melissa and see if we can.
Cool.
But it'd be good. It'd be good to get as many people there as possible.
Yep. So 7th of March, and then next Tuesday. What's the Tuesday? Next Tuesday day?
Within the next week, let's just say that there's going to be new songs every single week. So right the way through till March, and then on the 2nd of March we are releasing our album.
Yeah.
Called Storm, and then on the 7th of March, Storm.
And then your 3-year project on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube for your documentary, Spotify.
Everywhere, anywhere you can find.
TikTok?
Anywhere, yeah.
Really?
Just type in number 3, your project, you'll find us. Yeah.
Awesome. Alright. Thank you so much.
Thanks.